CloseCincinnati.com's Charlie Hatch does a post-game review on the FC Cincinnati vs North Carolina FC game. Cincinnati Enquirer Saturday night didn't showcase perfection for Futbol Club Cincinnati, but it displayed the culmination of the club's capabilities within its newfound attacking system. In a 4-1 win over North Carolina FC at Nippert Stadium, FC Cincinnati dominated and provided an attractive style with cutthroat precision. Afterward, head coach Alan Koch called it fantastic soccer, 2 days removed from the win that put Cincinnati back atop the United Soccer League Eastern Conference standings. Koch provided higher praise. "It was thoroughly enjoyable," he said. "Everybody who came to the stadium could appreciate what the guys actually went out and did. It was as close to a quality 90 minutes as we've put together this season." Koch said he wants FC Cincinnati to play attractively, meaning a possession-based approach with quick passes and fluid off-ball movement from players into open space to help create attacking opportunities. Of course, playing attractively doesn't necessarily translate into success, but entertainment and attacking efficiently have intertwined for Cincinnati recently. Essentially, the objective is controlling space while in possession and shrinking the field when not. FC Cincinnati's ability to do so consistently shows the squad's quality. How we are asking the group to play is very attack-minded, which is exciting for the fans," Koch said. "You can feed off their energy when we go out and play the way that we do." Saturday showed that. The recent strength Koch typically refrains from discussing formations, but that could also be attributed to the team changing its shape throughout a match. Against North Carolina, Danny Koenig and Emmanuel Ledesma started as forwards, but throughout the game wandered into different spots, either wider as wingers or deeper into the midfielder. The result was pulling Carolina defenders along, leading to other Cincinnati players acquiring the open space. Elements of that were seen in all three of the club's non-penalty goals. As for the midfield, the only certainty is Richie Ryan playing deeper and creating opportunities for others. Besides Ryan, the other midfielders have interchanged roles and occupied different areas. If it sounds confusing, it's meant to be for opponents. Against this approach, North Carolina looked overwhelmed, trying to keep well-defined midfield and defensive lines. FC Cincinnati saw acres of space and sliced through with virtually no resistance. "When you're able to play the ball quickly, I'm going to find space in the pockets," midfielder Nazmi Al-Badawi said, who had 2 goals Saturday. "If it's not me, it's going to be Manu or Corbin, Bone, or Kenny, Walker, or Danny or Emery. Welshman, we have so many talented players here. You can list the whole entire team. As we continue to move the ball quickly, those gaps are going to continue to open because the other team can't guard everybody. Often that means outside defenders turn into fullbacks pressing forward, acting as a second wing or to overload an opposing defender. By creating 2-on-1 opportunities, FC Cincinnati defender Blake Smith, 23, charges downfield in the first half of the USL soccer match between FC Cincinnati and North Carolina FC at Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati on Saturday, May 19, 2018. FC Cincinnati led 2-0 at halftime. Photo: Sam Green. Left back Blake Smith was a midfielder before Alessandro Nesta, a legendary Italian defender and former Miami FC head coach, used Smith as a wing back. On the right side, Justin Hoyt is the recent first choice to start, but he and Matt Bonner get forward with regularity and are active threats in the final third. "It's just picking my times and moments in games, really," Hoyt said about getting forward. "I can't attack too much because I have a defensive duty. I like attacking. That's is one of my strengths, so you'll see me up attacking quite a lot, until teams can stop Cincinnati. It'll continue." The past month, the club has averaged 3 goals per game, which is noticeably more than the club's previous outputs. Former head coach John Harkes also played a free-flowing system, but Cincinnati only scored 3 goals in a match once during the inaugural season. It's clear Koch has signed serious firepower. but the attacking also produces a potentially serious flaw, counterattacks, a potential weakness. In that same month-long stretch, Cincinnati conceded 1.7 goals per game. Koch said as long as his team outscores opponents, goals against don't matter. That's true, but it also adds pressure to the center-backs absorbing an opponent's counter. If Cincinnati has the majority of its players in advanced areas, as defenders, you're weary of other teams' counterattacks, Paddy Barrett said Saturday night. But we work on the coverage. We let the boys up top go express themselves. We just need to be dominant when other teams do counterattack. Barrett also said Cincinnati keeps a fullback and midfielder back to prevent possible counters. FC Cincinnati celebrates a second goal by midfielder Nazmi Al-Badawi, 5, in the first half of the USL soccer match between FC Cincinnati and North Carolina FC at Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati on Saturday, May 19, 2018. FC Cincinnati led 2-0 at halftime. Photo, Sam Green, coming full circle ahead of the third-round 2018 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup match at Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC on Wednesday night. Koch said he's expecting the tactics to resemble a chess match. FC Cincinnati has become the best attacking team in the Eastern Conference. The Riverhounds, however, have the best defense. Ironically, it was their 2-2 draw at Nippert Stadium on April 22 that provided the first glimpses of Cincinnati's recent offensive surge. Trailing 1-0 at halftime, Koch dismissed his previous tactics and tried something new. Ledesma, for example, moved central as a second striker. The Argentine has 4 goals and 6 assists in the last 5 games and was named the USL Player of the Week on Tuesday afternoon. Since that draw, Cincinnati has improved weekly, though a rematch with Pittsburgh could lead to another tactical rethink. We know it's not going to be easy playing them at their place, Koch said. They've had a lot of success. But if anybody can anywhere and get something, we feel like we can take care of business. I'm very confident in what we have.